Hey y'all, we're going to do a little bit different kind of video today. It's called Getting Prepared. You know, things ain't going too good in our country right now. Things ain't looking good at all. No telling what's fixing to happen. We may have an economic collapse or God knows what. Somebody said, well, wait till after the election and that'll vote and that'll fix everything. Well, I got to tell you, I've come to realize in my 72 years that voting don't mean a damn thing. You can vote till the world gets level and it ain't going to change much. They all about the same, whether they got a D or an R behind their name. They get up there and they legislate from on high and try to tell us what we need, and we don't need this and we do need that, and all the time they're spending money like it's going out of style. Well, it just about is out of style. So let me show you a little stove I made. I like to make stuff just without having to go spend money on it. I sit around and think up stuff like this. Let me show you what's going on here, and we'll talk about it. Maybe drink some coffee. All right then. This here's a little stove I made from a coffee can. You can make it out of any big metal can as long as it's big enough. But this coffee can seemed to work out real good. See, it's got holes in the bottom. I put air holes in the side. It's got, hard to do this and hold the camera. It's got this little door right here that hinges back and forth. Gonna need your little wood chopped up fine, preferably oak if you can find it, or some other kind of hardwood. Pine will burn, but it's just not as good. Gonna need you some tinder and such as that. A little bit of kindling to get things started over there. Let me pause you a minute and we'll show you how to work a ferro rod. Alright, let me tell you what we're going to do here. When you handle these, I recommend you wearing a glove. There's sharp edges around here, and as you know, a can cut the you know what out of you, so you need to be real careful with that. If you're not comfortable with it, wear your gloves. No harm in it. Alright, we're gonna put us some straw in the bottom a little bit. Don't want nothing green in there. Green stuff don't burn, it just smokes. Then we're going to put our stick and tinder right on top of that. This here, that's dryer lint. If you ever wanted to get a fire started, just get you some dryer lint. That stuff works really well. Start fire. We're going to put that down in there. Mix it with the tinder. Right down in there just like that. Now we'll go take one of these cotton balls. We're going to light it with a ferro rod, hopefully. Right down in there. Down in our bucket she goes. set our knife up. We want to take care of our equipment. Stick our ferro rod down in there with it, where we can keep up with that. Okay. I want to take some of these small sticks, kind of like kindling. I'm going to start feeding them through the bottom here. Yeah, I think she's going to burn all right. You might ask me, you might be thinking, well, why in the world would I want to know how to do any of this, What's this guy talking about? Well, I'm talking about emergency procedures, folks. A lot of times things don't go the way you want them to. Fact is, most of the time things don't go the way you want them to. If you want to know the truth about it, if you're not buying the economic collapse and all of that syndrome, then think about this. What about natural disaster, hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, things where there's no power available. Maybe your gas service is interrupted. You can't cook. You can't have any source of heat. Well, I got to tell you, that's a real good source of heat right there. That'll warm your hands real nice. You just keep on feeding it. Yep. We're talking about surviving. I was in the Army, folks. One thing they taught us was surviving. That's the main objective. And if you do things upright, you'll make it just fine. Pretty soon you have your little coffee. Just keep on feeding your fire. Don't let your fire go out. Make sure you get this on a good steady base, y'all, because this pot of water is heavy. It'll start perking there after a while. Hopefully we'll have some coffee. Feed your fire. Just like I'm doing. Yeah, look at that. The coffee's starting to perk. We're going to have some coffee anytime now. Yeah, we might put another stick or two of wood on. Move our wood out of the way. Yeah, I just wanted to make this little old video, folks. And I don't know, it's just on my mind this morning. You know, I thought, well, you know, people need to know how to do things and take care of themselves when they don't, because we never know what's fixing to happen. We don't know what's ahead of us. I know one thing, things ain't looking too good right now. And buy yourself up a little bit of survival gear. I got that coffee pot at Walmart. It was less than $20. The coffee can, the stove I just made out of a coffee can and an old I don't know what that the top piece there, the grate, I don't know what it came off of. Probably some kind of old fryer or oven or something. I don't know, really know. Just anything like that. You can pick this stuff up at the second-hand store. Just keep your eyes open. Try to find you something. Something you might need later on to survive with. Get you a good knife, a ferro rod. Get you some cotton balls and some Vaseline. You put some Vaseline on them cotton balls and you strike it with a ferro rod. It don't take but about 2 licks and you got a fire going. Especially if you can get you some good dry pine straw and some good dry oak wood. Yeah. Get you a little old skillet you can set on top of that thing. A little frying pan. Something like this here. It's a little frying pan here. It's just a little small one. I've had it for years. It don't hardly weigh nothing. You can cook enough for you. You can use it for a plate when you get through. You can sit there and hold it and eat out of it. Eat your meal. Well, yeah. Start picking you up some stuff, you know. It ain't like it's going to cost you a fortune. Coffee's just a perking away. I wish you guys could smell it. Have a cup with me. Sure smells good. I grew up in the woods, guys. I've been doing this for a long time now. And I just thought it might help somebody out. Somebody that might not know. Need to start thinking about stuff like this. We don't know what's ahead of us. I know that coffee pot's getting black, but with a little 4/0 steel wool, you can just bring it right back. It's just smoke. And if it don't, so what, you know? This is what it's going to be used for. It's not like it's made out of sterling silver or anything. I think it came from China. So how good can it be? Yeah, it's perking real good right now. We'll let it go a little bit longer there, then we'll drink us a cup. We need to get all this pine straw off. fire hazard. You can buy those little old propane stoves down there at Walmart. You can get a big nice one, 2 or 3 burners on it, or you can get the little ones that just screw on top of the propane bottle. Do the same as that. What if you ain't got propane? What if all the electricity's out and Walmart's not open? Walmart can't operate without electricity. How are they going to take the money? How are they going to work the registers? Everything works off the electric grid, folks. We're on the razor's edge. It wouldn't take much to topple us. Need to know how to do stuff like this. Survive. If it don't work one way, if you can't do what you want to do, then there's plan B. Yeah. You say, well, I live in town, I live in the city. Well, if you live in town, get out on the front porch, get out on the back porch. If you live in the city, maybe you can go to the roof. Buy you a little bundle of firewood and stick it back for, I'm sure they sell it. Try to break it up into little pieces. You're gonna need little small pieces of seasoned oak, something that'll burn good. Oak or any other kind of hardwood makes a good firewood. Mesquite, that makes a good, excellent firewood. Pine will burn, but it's got a lot of tar in it, and it burns fast. Oh yeah, I can smell that coffee now. Tell you what, let's pour us a cup. Look at that good looking coffee. Nothing quite as good as coffee made over an open fire, or at least outside. Put us a little sweet and low in it because I can't have sugar. Yeah, that'll work. Gonna have to give it a minute to blow on it a little bit to cool it down. Pretty warm coffee. But it sure makes a good coffee. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too boring. I just woke up this morning and I just had this on my mind. I do this kind of stuff all the time. This ain't nothing new to me. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Maybe it'd help you out sometime. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll drag us out a gun, maybe. Something like, maybe a semi-automatic shotgun. Anyway, y'all take care to the next one. Everybody have a great day. Bye. Stay safe out there.